What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Just Geeking Out. Sorry we're a little late, but we are here. We're talking geek most Sundays, but we're back.
We'll do our
Every
best.
Sunday is going forward. We're here talking the latest geek news, talking about what we've watched. We're keeping it geeky. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm Lawrence. That's Chris, my
What
cousin
up? What
Chris.
up?
How was your geeky couple weeks?
It's been it's been pretty geeky. I've been printing a bunch of stuff. I've been reading stuff. I got this comic book for Father's Day.
Ah, it's
So
hard to see with the take
yeah,
it out
hold
the
on.
plastic.
Let me take out the plastic. So for Father's Day, Sebastian and my wife got me this called the Flexing Fast Lane Avenger, and it's as I effortlessly bench 315 for
Like it's
90.
nothing.
Like nothing. It's like looking into a comic book mirror, Lawrence. And long story short, it's very fast and furious. There's a villain, and I stop the villain, and I go back to benching. And they put a couple of key quotes in here, but one of the things that they said was it's for me. This is the lie. 2 p.m. in New York City. It's 2 p.m. in New York City. Uh, for most people, it's just a normal Tuesday. For me, it's Gaines o'clock.
It's Gaines o'clock. Yes. Etc's in the house, man. He says
What up,
happy
man?
birthday. Happy Father's Day.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
thank
sir.
you.
And he says that is very nice. That is a very nice gift. That's a very nice gift.
Yeah, it's awesome. I gotta
Um,
hold it for it, so it's gonna go on the wall. Um,
Sick, man.
I bought a bunch of Joes. It's Yo Joe June. We got a bunch of announcements.
Yo,
Normally,
Joe June. That's a thing.
it's a thing. It's a thing. So Dan Larson, the guy who does Secret Galaxy, you watch his videos.
I love Dan Larson.
So
National treasure.
he hosted, um, and there's a lot of complaints because we got a lot of repaints.
Hmm.
McFarlane isn't the only company that does that, right? So we got mostly classified stuff. Got a lot of repaints, and that's it. But I did cop some Joes. I'll show you what I got. I got some new
Let me
Joes.
see. Let me see.
Yeah. So I got mine detector, tripwire,
We're like $20.
$20,
Okay.
and then I got uh one of the dreadnoughts, Ripper,
Okay.
because we have
I know
the
nothing about G.I. Joe's,
yeah,
unfortunately, but that's
we have the
cool.
dreadnought mobile. But here, let me show you what I've been doing. So I went to visit my parents last month. So I found a bunch of GI Joe pieces.
Lawrence, what are your thoughts on Supergirl movie underperform? We're gonna get to that, Hunter Iggy.
We'll get
That's the main topic. We're gonna talk all about Supergirl. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. Welcome though. Good to see you, man.
So I found a bunch of pieces to Joe's. So what I did was I took the pieces and I printed out whatever was missing. So this was an old M Bison.
Oh,
So I had the M Bison chest and arms. I printed out a Cobra trooper head, and then I printed out legs, and I put this hole here, so I could actually put a magnet. 'Cause I'm doing a whole magnet set with these guys. So I did that. This was an old Beachhead figure that I put Sebastian's head on,
yeah,
and you see the magnet in his arm and on his belt buckle.
yeah.
So he has a magnet. So this is original. The legs are original. The hips and the arms and the head I made. And then what I did was I created this rope. So I got the same rope that Lego uses, and I bought a big spool of it, and I made these ends, and I put magnets in the ends. So now it can go like that. You can interact with the with the stuff. So it's cool.
That's
Um,
sick.
yeah, Bullrog from Street Fighter Two. I was missing an arm, so I made this arm for
Wait,
him.
were they GI Joes? I don't understand
Yes,
these Street Fighter
yeah.
GI Joes.
Street Fighter was GI Joe's. Yep, Street Fighter. They had a whole Street Fighter line. They were Joe's.
Oh,
Yeah,
no clue. That's I'm like, why is he saying M Bison? This is GI
yeah,
Joe. Okay,
yeah.
okay,
This was
okay.
a this is a Sebastian guy I made. All I had were these. All the hips are original, and I made the legs, arms, body, and head.
Sick.
I did this was just from extra parts. It was just a chrome Sebastian. You see, I added the bombs on the side of the leg.
Yeah.
This one was a cool one. Okay, so this one was from so GI Joe had a drug dealer line. So I just had so we actually had that figure we got in a set we bought from a thrift store. So we had the guy's pieces. So these are the legs are original, but then I did the hips and the body are and the arms are printed. And then there's this.
Critical's in the house, everybody.
What up, man?
Critical. What's up, my
What is it?
man?
I have two more, and then I'll give it up. These legs are
Drug
original, the
dealer
head's original,
line.
the body and the arms are new. And then here's this guy Beachhead. I still have to
Sick.
put
For
the
those of you who don't know, Chris 3D prints, and he pretty much got his old Joes and 3D printed all the missing parts.
oh, and then I'm building a watchtower now. So the base is printing right now, but this is the watchtower. So it's gonna go sit on a base. And then this is
Dude,
yeah.
you
And
come a
then
long way. A
right?
long way from that freaking Ninja Turtle. Was it Ninja Turtle?
Yeah, I had a Ninja Turtle. I had like a solid color Joe.
Yeah.
Well, last thing I got is you know how when people have their key cards for like work that they clip
Mm-hmm.
onto their. So I got this key card retractable thing, and then I designed a backpack for it. So the backpack sits in here, and then I'm gonna change the ends, but then you're gonna have the Joe be able to repel and stuff because it's on the back of the Joe.
Sick. And it just, you just put the right measurements in so it can fit.
Yeah. So I have a on my desk. I have a micrometer. So then what I'll do is I'll measure the stuff, and then they'll tell me how many millimeters it is, and then I put it into Tinkercad, and then I make it so it's the same dimensions. So when it prints out, fits.
This is crazy. This is
Yeah.
crazy. How cut, man. Uh, hey Lawrence, I sent you Instagram of some things I picked up. Oh, I'll check them out right now. Right now. But have you watched anything, Chris?
No. I,
I'm
I've
done
been
with you.
crazy busy, and I've watched just
It's been 2 weeks.
I haven't watched nothing. I haven't watched The Boys. I haven't watched
Checking my list.
anything like adjacent at all. But I'm hyped for
Shaking
Spider-Man
my
season
head.
2 Wednesday.
I haven't started watching
Not
X Men
Spider-Man. I'm sorry,
'97.
X-Men '97 season 2
That's not out yet.
Thursday.
Oh, well, I thought I was
I'm
behind.
sorry,
I've
Wednesday.
I've I've
Wednesday.
lost so much time in my head. Well, then okay. I guess you're done.
What about you? What's up with you?
Man. So I I saw Disclosure Day. I saw the
Oh,
Spielberg joint.
I saw that too.
Yeah, yeah. A friend of mine is in it, man. She killed it. She's the news anchor at the end who kind of like discloses the day.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah, she killed it, killed it. Which is a fun ride, man. It was nice to get back to like his nostalgia was all over it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spielberg, John Williams score. Um, and then I've been watching My Adventures with Superman. I like an episode behind. It's just delightful. I enjoy it. I've been watching. I haven't had a lot of time, but in whatever downtime I had, I started watching Cape Fear. I know that's not really
So,
what we talk
oh,
about,
I
but
heard it was awesome with
it's
Javier
pretty.
Bardem.
He's he's so good, Chris. He's so good. You don't think about De Niro because he's so different. He's doing his own thing. So you're not even thinking about what De Niro did, and they switched it up enough. Um, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And Javier, he's just. I mean, everybody's great, but he's perfect. Um, what I started playing James Bond.
Okay, I've been playing
I-
James Bond. What,
I'm pretty in. I'm like
okay,
in.
okay. What do you
I,
think?
I like it, but I know why people don't like it.
Because it's
I can
not enough
get.
shoot 'em up action.
It doesn't start to feel like you're actually playing a James Bond game until like 30% in.
See,
Like once you get past the spoiler alert, once you
yeah.
get past like the team and the whole Mission Impossible part of it, and it's just like it's not until it's just him where you start to feel like, okay, now I'm in a Bond thing. Before that, it actually feels closer to Mission Impossible.
Okay, but you have to take the fact that This is like kind of an origin story. So this is First Light. This is James Bond. Like we pull James Bond out of regular military service, and then something happens that forces him into this situation where he's recognized by MI6. So he has to get trained. You gotta do this stuff, and I'm I'm digging
I
it.
liked it, but as a Bond fan, like if I changed the names around and changed the location and told you this was a Mission Impossible origin story of Ethan Hunt,
Right.
you would be like, cool.
I don't
Like
necessarily think
he's not with he's not doing the Bond stuff. He don't
he
got the
does do the Bond stuff. He
like,
does. He bonds over and over and over again.
but like 2 hours in, not for a while. You got to go through the training. You got to get all the way to pretty much spoiler alert his team disbanding,
No, he
and
smashes
then
some chick before that. He smashes
what
like
is
4 girls in this game.
he looks bummy. He ain't in no tuxedos. He ain't driving no cool cars yet.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Right, but I'm saying like if people were playing a game, they're expecting like to play Bond now. I get why they're upset. I'm not upset. I like the slow burn, but I can see
Yeah.
why people are. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it. What else? Oh, I bought some toys.
What'd you get?
Well, I saw these guys at Target a little while ago, and I have no use for them. But I'm gonna do an unboxing. But Mattel is
Oh,
hitting. Mattel is hitting.
see that it for jumping into like a new line, just to get the core Batman and Robin. You can't go wrong.
I'm trying to see if I can find Superman. I want to find these in the wild. But Chris, take a look at this.
That looks great.
This is the children's toys. This isn't the collectors. And look at the head sculpt. These are the joints that are replacing Spin Master as far as the age
Good.
group.
It's
And look
good.
at the articulation. Look at the head sculpt. It's a decent figure.
It is a decent figure,
It's a decent freaking figure, man. So
and that's
I
made to
saw
play. That's made to play with. That's made to be in rotation. That's not made to sit on a shelf.
no, but like it's really good for in rotation 4 and up figure,
Right.
right? This is ages 4 and up. So I
I
can't
agree.
wait to see what I can't wait to see the collector's line.
I'm telling
Uh
you, Mattel has the tooling and the ability to put stuff together. So
you're correct, Chris. Typically Bond lore Casino Royale is the first, but they now this is the actual first adventure. And maybe
yeah,
that's what it is. People were expecting like to play Casino Royale or something.
yeah. But even in Casino Royale, he starts when he earns his double O title when he gets that second kill. So he's already been through training. He's already a spy when he gets to Casino Royale. So this fits to sit in front of Casino Royale.
That's
Now we're
true.
not talking about the '60s Casino Royale. That was like a comedy.
Lawrence, what are your thoughts on John Champa says he knows who the DCU Batman is? I'm unfamiliar with that, but honestly, who's John Champa?
I don't know. I don't know who John Champa is.
Before I even just start to like start just pretending I know stuff. John Champa. Is he Paramount?
I don't know. I have him
To be
on.
honest with you,
Is the guy
I,
from
I
Barstool?
I'm not sure. But I don't think anybody knows who the DCU Batman is. I think I don't even know when pre-productions. I don't even know where they are in the process of it. I'm very curious what the story is going to be because that's going to dictate like what kind of Batman should we have. Is he in his
Right.
40s and he's in 30s? Is this his third Robin? Is his first Robin? Like is we don't know. I grabbed some comics though, Chris.
What'd you get? I got some too, actually. I'm
Picked up a
curious if
bunch.
I'm sure. I'm just curious to see if we got the same comics.
Well, I think we definitely got the same, at least one of them. I'm sure you picked up the latest Absolute
They
Batman.
were out. So the last episode
Or were they
I got 14 is the one I picked up. I think
$14?
you're on 19 or 20, right?
21.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, and I'm way behind, but I get them because I know they'll be hard to find later. Um, I picked up Yo, this series is freaking fire. I got the second one.
I got it right
Green
here.
Arrow.
I got both of
You
those
got
right
it?
here. Yep. I started reading
Dude,
it online because I like to read when I smoke cigars, so I didn't want to have these out when I smoke cigars.
tell me it's not dope.
It's dope.
It's dope. Pre-order my Wave 15 superpowers for entertainment. Yo, on etc. I kind of got a bone to pick with Entertainment Earth, man, because I just want to buy Supergirl. Like I don't want to buy the whole wave. Why are they making us buy whole waves? I just
Is that how
actually
they're getting
want
down now? Is they're
I
trying to?
think well, superpowers are no longer in stores anymore. So I think they're an Entertainment Earth exclusive, but they're only selling waves now.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, John Campea.
Oh, who's
I
that?
don't know who that is. Wave 14. Is Wave 14 is that the cyborg wave? John Campea.
Let me go back to the chat. Let me see how to spell his name.
Oh, I got it. John Campea is a Canadian YouTuber. This guy. He's a huge film critic. Maybe he's dialed in, but I don't know. I don't know anything until they actually release uh the name. Like who knows? Who knows? Got this Catwoman, absolute Catwoman.
Have you
Figured I'd
started
jump
reading?
into it. Not yet, no, but I heard a lot of good things about it. It's almost like it's the opposite. Like Batman's this guy with low tech, and Catwoman's like got all this kind of tech in the absolute universe.
Look, Absolute
Um,
Universe is cool because they can try stuff and do stuff, and I'm with
it's
it.
the premier comic line right now. And then
Yeah.
I picked this up. I have some comics to send you
Okay.
because
Oh,
I picked up a trade, and I do have like at least one or two issues of this. So I'm just gonna like we said, I'm just gonna mail you a bunch of stuff.
shoot!
But
Don't threaten me with a good time.
hey.
Hey.
But it's freaking it's Jorge Jimenez's artwork is just so good.
Yep.
It's just I mean he just so I saw this. I'm like I'm never gonna find the rest of the issues at this point, but I can send you like issue 1 and 2, and then you can decide if it's worth picking up.
Send it over. You know the address.
But I think that's all I got, man.
I got a couple more comics, if you don't mind. I got the
Oh,
Arc M.
thank you, etc. Ain't nothing like wearing Superman's cape in the front. I got it off of eBay a few years ago. I'll try to find the link and I'll send it to you via IG. Speaking of IG, let me look up your stuff. What you get, Chris?
I got the Arc M #1 with the shiny cover. You know how I feel about foil covers.
You're such a little.
Such a
Let
thug. I got a Hush 2 with the blank cover for to have someone draw on it.
me see that one. Oh yeah. I
And
was collecting Hush too, and I fell off, and now I'm in the same predicament. I probably want to buy a trade, maybe.
I got this trade, Capes. So it's all the other
Yeah,
characters in the Invincible universe. So I had the first couple issues. I read the first issue. I kind of liked it. So it came out in trade. So I was like, let me just buy the trade and see what.
yeah. Uh oh shoot. Okay. All right. I got some stuff to show off for etc.
Let's see what you said.
And Hunter Iggy sent me. Okay, All right, we're gonna do our Instagram dive right now. We do the Instagram dive. Okay, so etc. He got that blade he was talking about,
Oh, nice.
which I've seen a couple times, and I'm like, I need to get it because when's the next time you gonna get a Wesley Snipes blade?
That's
You
true.
never know.
That's
This joint. Oh, I want this guy, but I really want to find him in the wild, man.
who's that?
This is Gangbuster. So basically, there's different guys who were Gangbuster, but at one point it was Superman, like be as this kind of daredevil vigilante,
Weren't
which
we
is
just
kind of
talking
cool.
about it weeks ago?
Because we were talking about the releases and
Yep.
etc. Picked it up.
Nice.
He got this Shazam figure,
Very cool.
which I'm not in love. No, I do like this cape attachment. I was thinking about another figure. He got that Jack Nicholson Joker.
That's dope.
Now
Except
that is worth
that's
finding.
what you need to pre-order, right?
No, the Killing Joke joint is the pre-order. This one, but you might have to order this online.
Yeah,
You know,
Sebastian.
it's hard to find these joints. And he got what you were looking at, the Beast Kingdom Batman. He got a George Clooney one from
Oh,
Walmart. You
yes,
saw the Bale,
the Bale.
right?
Yeah, I saw it, and I was
Yeah.
wondering, hey, etc. If you, I know you open up your toys. When you open up that Beast Kingdom, let me know what you think of the quality, because I
He
think
don't
they're
be
really
opening. He don't be opening. Did you get
nice.
two of these?
He buys two.
He does buy two.
He goes hard.
And he picked up the Kilmer Beast Kingdom. Yeah,
Right.
etc. Let me know the quality of these joints because I know the standard Beast Kingdom figures that you order online are more expensive. These are a little cheaper. So I don't know if that means the
I think they're
quality
like
is less.
$40. I think if I recall, because you and I just
Yeah.
you and I just talked about the Beast Kingdom a few weeks ago when I
You
was
saw it in person.
yeah, yeah, and I was like,
Um
I wasn't sure whether I wanted to pull the trigger or
I
not.
say you should have.
I should
They're
have.
8-inch figures though. This is hard. I don't you like you have to get with if they had a Keaton one, I'd tell you to get it. But they only had Bale. He also picked up these wrestling figures, Bobby the Brain Heenan,
Oh shoot, I haven't heard that name in a while.
which is like, but look at the details on. I mean, this is Mattel. This is what we're gonna looking at when it comes to our superhero figures pretty soon. Freaking
But
British Bulldog. Oh, now honestly, I wish I would have picked that up
that's
when I
dope.
saw him, just
That's
because.
dope.
I mean, say what you want about Hulk Hogan, but in the '80s, it was
Come on, man.
Hogan,
Oh,
Superman, and He Man, dude.
yep,
that
true.
that was that was it. And Hunter Iggy, let me see what you sent me. Um DC Studio CEO Peter Safran has admitted that the DCU's new Supergirl movie did not meet their expectations, but they're still confident in their long-term strategy. We'll talk about it. We're gonna talk about that. Definitely gonna talk about that. Because I mean, but it didn't when it comes to a box office. We'll talk about it. I don't open for the most part, but yes, they are 39.99 at Walmart. And when I was buying them, there's only one of each left. So yeah, he only gonna open them if he gets a double.
Yeah, so I saw them in the wild too, and I was debating whether I wanted to. If they have something that I can't get through McFarlane, or I don't know if it's, I don't know, I don't know. I might roll the dice on them and
I
try
say
it.
roll the dice on a Keaton.
Yeah,
Like he's your favorite Batman. You can
yeah,
never
it's
have
true.
too many Keatons if
That's
it's a Keaton. You don't
that's
really
true.
like Nolan verse
Nah,
like that enough to
that's why I didn't
collect
buy it.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Well, let's get into some news, man.
Let's
Let's get
go.
into some news.
We got a lot going on.
We do. It's not a whole lot because we can't be here for a million hours. But let me share. Dude, so we are getting a Nightfall animated movie in like three parts, I believe. We're
Trilogy,
getting part one. Part
trilogy.
one's coming out this year. The trailer looks freaking fire.
Yep.
Uh I'm excited for this. I'm also a little like because sometimes when they adapt these things, they're perfect, and sometimes they're too close to the source material. Sometimes they're not close enough. It's always a gamble
So,
when it comes to these
so
things.
here's my concern. Part one be a banger. Part three is gonna be a banger. Volume two. Do you remember? Did you have you read through the entire Nightfall saga?
Yeah, but well,
You,
did I? Did I
I don't
actually? No, I didn't. I think I might have skipped part two because his
because
back
it's
got
boring.
broken, and
Mask
then I
Mask
read
of
him coming
Tengu Batman.
back.
Mask of Tengu Batman. So I don't necessarily.
Mask of Tengu Batman.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. Hold on. I have the figure. I'll show it to you right here.
As a side note, Lawrence, they did have another one of those platinum jokers over at Walmart in Eagle River in Alaska. If you want it, I can get it for you. Bro.
But then shipping could be diesel.
Yeah, now you know what, etc. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you, man. I'll order it if I need to or if I need to. Because yeah, the shipping nowadays is crazy. Like toys is such an investment. Yo, Michael's in the house.
What
What's going
up?
on, Michael? What's up? We're talking Nightfall Batman. That trailer drop. What are you talking now? What are you saying now, Chris?
So when Batman goes through his like restructuring after he's
Oh,
been
when
broken,
he starts to
he starts
wait, when
training
did he?
and he becomes Mask of Tengu Batman, which is like he's like it's kind of like a secret society that he trains with. this whole saga, this portion, like it drags. So I don't
So
necessarily need a whole.
he's doing that while Azrael is Batman.
Yes, yes,
So they kind of like it goes back and forth between new Batman terrorizing the city, Bruce Wayne. That might not be too bad in animation because it's gonna be quicker.
yeah. I hope so, but that's volume two, though.
So that's the best part. Well,
Right, right.
well, like because Nightfall, his back end broken to me is Nightfall. Everything else because then it kind of it's like Night's End, like right, like his back getting broken is technically the end of Nightfall, right?
Correct. I have it right here. You want me to open it up?
Why not?
Yeah. So there's a three here.
I want to pre-order those Nightfall movies, dude. Dude, I mean, it looks good. The animation looks good.
Okay. So yeah. So volume one is Nightfall, and yes, it ends with Batman being broken. Essentially, that's the last panel is Batman broken.
Yeah.
And I have I'm looking at the toys right now. So then part two is Who Rules the Night. And yeah, you're right. So there is it is Azrael
And
and stuff.
Robin,
Yeah,
Nightwing probably pops up in there.
yeah, yeah. I haven't read this in so long. Maybe I'm getting the volumes confused because I think the Mask of Tengu comes in volume three actually. Now I'm looking at it. Night, which is Night Send.
Mm-hmm.
Part two is Who Rules the Night, and then we have Night Send, and then this is when he does. So Adria has one of the dopest suits. So okay, so here's the Mask of Tengu. Like you can see him here rocking that
Yeah.
ninja outfit. So yeah, so it's I don't know. I mean,
It'd be
look,
good. It'd be
it
good.
this is a this is a I'm just surprised it's taken this long to adapt this story. We kind of got
Yeah.
it in Nolan verse a little bit, but
Sort of, kind of. I read my first issue of X-Men 97 season 2 comic on the day it was delivered to my house. I liked it. Good, good. You know, I sometimes those comics that are just in between seasons feel like filler. I'm glad you liked it. Hold on. There we go. So I'm excited for this. The animation looks great. The voice acting so far seems pretty amazing.
it
I'm
does
down
look good.
for it. Speaking of animation, dude, like we're not done. We're getting freaking absolute Batman the animated series, Chris.
I know, but
Nice,
I
Michael. Nice. Dude.
so I
Dude.
went crazy when I heard this, and then I heard some other news about it that it's gonna be an anime.
I haven't confirmed that, but Chris, there's some anime that is fire that doesn't do the whole that it doesn't do the caricature stuff. Like, have you ever
Yeah,
watched Berserk? It's like freaking Vikings Game of Thrones. Like they don't do the heart eyes or the sweat on the like, they don't do all the anime tropes. Some of them
I
just are
mean, if
straight
it's
up.
like Thundercats, the new Thunder, like the early two
It's
thousands
probably gonna be like
Thundercats,
that. Yeah.
I guess I can
Or
brush
like
with it. But
even the Masters of the Universe series that was from like the 2000 where like it was anime inspired, but it wasn't like doing
yeah,
the tropes. Either way,
yeah,
even if it is, I don't care what. Chris, you can cry me a freaking river.
I'm,
I'm playing the
I mean,
world's smallest violin. It's
I
absolute
didn't say
Batman getting an animated series. I'm done with
I
you.
didn't say I wasn't gonna watch it, but I was like when I heard that I wanted. I don't know. I'm really big into the art, and I think the art of Absolute Batman looks fantastic. And
He
I don't know
is a
why
hater. He's a
I'm
hater.
not an
Critical.
anime Rich. I'm not an anime hater, but I think Absolute Batman has such a distinctive style and such a dope style. I don't necessarily want to see it a stylized adaptation of it in anime. I don't.
It may not. It may be faithful to the art style, but Chainsaw Man. It may move like a new anime. The animation in the newer animes, like, dude, it's freaking cinematic. The way they're moving and the action is nothing touches it. Rich cosign. Nothing touches
Rich,
like action
Rich,
set
Rich is
pieces.
biased. Rich.
Hey, Tor. Did you guys watch My Adventures with Superman? If so, I didn't see the latest episode, but I saw the first episode of the new season, and I absolutely love it. I love it so, and that's anime. It's great, Chris.
I mean, I think that's what I didn't like about it when they had the hard
I'm done.
eyes with Lois and like,
Okay, you might.
ugh.
Well, I guarantee you, Absolute Batman is not going to have the tropes. It's fact, but I'm telling you, Chris, nothing beats the action packedness of anime. The freaking art style. It's smooth. The animation's smoother than smooth.
We'll see. I'm gonna watch it. I say I was
Watch
gonna
chain.
watch it.
Go YouTube and rewatch Chainsaw Man's fight scenes. And
I
tell me
watched
how
Chainsaw
smooth
Man.
that joint was. Smoother than a mug.
I did watch Chainsaw
Um,
Man. It was
we're also
good.
getting this Joker, I guess, movie or something. Joker Laugh Riot, which is very interesting.
As long as they don't
Uh,
sing, because that doesn't work well for Joker. We've learned.
the Joker musical does not work. And then the kids are getting crypto, which makes I'm surprised it took this long. After the first Superman movie, and after the crypto movie was a success. My Adventures, it is anime. Well, how I had that? It was
I know,
yeah, it was
Michael. That's
anime.
the
And
problem.
that's why
I know.
the fight scenes can be peak. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It's That's what anime is going to give us is just peak fight scenes. Nothing touches it, Chris. Nothing touches it.
All
Take
right.
your big blocky Batman the Animated Series. And you can take a hike. No, that was
Those were
dope. I'm not gonna hate. I know they were
painted
painted.
painted backgrounds. That's an
I
art form.
you right. You right. You right. Let's talk about some toys, man.
Let's
Let's
talk
talk
about
about
toys.
some toys. So, speaking of repaints and pushing them back out, Mayfex is giving us a Superman Man of Tomorrow or From Tomorrow, whatever that comic run is. But it's essentially the Hush figure, just kind of retooled. And they just reissued the Hush figure. So, for all those guys who went and got the second reissue of Superman figure, they could have waited like a year and got one that's even better. This is the first, I believe, Mayfex comic Wonder Woman. It's the Wonder Woman from the same line, but
Looks
so Wonder Woman
fantastic.
is pretty cool. But and you get different head sculpts. So if you already have the Hush, this is just Hush Superman, and yes, it's Jim Lee, but Jim Lee's artwork in this comic run is slightly different than it was in Hush. Still, a bunch of angry Superman head sculpts. They never want to give us him smiling.
Never.
But it looks cool. I'm definitely gonna pass. I don't collect Mayfix enough and don't need Wonder Woman. But it looks pretty cool, man. CT Toys just dropped their Mayfix Superman bootleg, and it actually looks decent. It's not as good as the other bootlegs, but it looks decent for half the price. Um, there's some rumors that McFarlane isn't done with us yet.
Ooh.
And these are renderings. We're not even sure if these are 100% real, but it looks like we're definitely going to be getting an absolute Batman McFarlane figure before he is done.
I started tooling my own.
You
I made a
did.
little
You
one,
did.
and then I'm trying to make a. I have to make a big one, but yeah,
Dude. Dude. But also, we're going to get an absolute Wonder Woman
cool.
and an absolute Superman. So I'll then be getting the Superman and Batman figures for sure.
Yeah,
Just to complete my, McFarlane
absolute
stuff.
Batman is a must because it's so different than the Batmans that we're used to and Batmans we have. It's more like the like a Miller-esque type Batman with like just a broad
Very,
chest.
very much Miller-esque Batman, but the
Yeah,
Superman design is kind of peak too, and I gotta get it. And if I didn't have a Wonder Woman figure, I would just make her my standard Wonder Woman figure because it's such a hot drawing,
it might
such
be
a
worth
dope
it
drawing.
just to get the Trinity, get the three.
I guess you might see now. That's how you talk me into spending my money. You do it every single time. Um, Yo, so the last toy I want to show you before we talk about Supergirl. Hold on. We got. Oh, I put my pre-order through GameStop for the McFarlane Cyborg Superman Vault Edition, since the only other one they have is the platinum red suit. Um,
Which is the one that we have that has the hand that has that's like
that's
claws?
that's that's the Cyborg Superman from the New 52 line, which is actually uh Zor-El, Kara's father, I believe.
Okay,
But this is from the the Reign of Superman 4 Superman show up
yeah.
cyborgs. Um yeah, I like my Red Lantern cyborg figure, etc. Like honestly, I didn't think I would like it more than I don't know if I like it more than like the OG, but it sits well in the collection. Now I have a complete Death and Return. Yeah, you do.
That's cool.
That's freaking dope. Final Swingsuit Spider-Man got reissued too, but with half mask. I saw that. Yeah, so Mattel. I'm sorry, I should have had these figures here. Mattel, Hasbro, excuse me, showed off some new Spider-Man figures, and one of them is the final swingsuit from the end of No Way Home, and they have a head sculpt where he's half masked. So
So
that's
that
pretty cool.
a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. I think it was from the Garfield Spider-Man that he just
Hmm.
got. He got that, and he got
Oh yeah, they did bring that back out too.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He has that, and he has that with his Miles Morales swinging, and then he has then he bought a old DC Direct. So that Dark Side, it was an old DC Direct figure.
yeah. I was like, it was too smooth for McFarlane.
Yeah, yeah. It was old DC Direct Dark Side, which is kind of cool though. Still,
That is cool. Except for the black suit, and I keep on debating on picking up the black suit. Well, I mean, honestly, etc. That's the closest you're gonna get to the return of a Superman figure, and it's not accurate whatsoever.
I see that two
That
pack in the wild all the time, especially
I
in GameStop.
I never see it. I never see. I see it
All
like in
the
one
time,
Target I saw it.
yeah. All the time I see it.
It's not accurate whatsoever as far as Superman is concerned, but it represents it, and it's a freaking 2 pack of Mongols dope.
Yeah,
So, and I think it's gonna go on sale. If you still, I mean, where I feel like it's probably on sale if you're still seeing in the wild, especially
probably. Yeah,
Target.
except seeing the wild though.
Totally going off track, but as a side note for you, Lawrence and Chris, if you guys do pick up that McFarlane Joker 1989, there's a few people who actually are selling head sculpt of the Jack Nicholson. I saw a few people
What is
like
it?
on
A
Etsy.
3D print?
Yeah, they're probably 3D printing them. But honestly, etc. Like the way it comes still looks close enough to me for me for Jack Nicholson, especially for McFarlane because the Keaton McFarlane doesn't look like it's ripped right from the movie either. So I don't mind that kind of stylized version. But
You know,
yeah,
if
yeah, yeah, I saw a couple.
I have it right here. So people are selling the. Let me just can I steal the
Uh huh.
screen for 1 second? So they're selling. So Cults 3D is an ST. You buy the actual files, the STL files, and guys are selling it $6. You can buy the file and then you can print it out yourself.
But some people are selling the 3D printed, so
Yeah,
you
I
don't
mean,
even have
for
to
me,
do it.
I would just get the file and print it if I get it.
Right, right.
But that's pretty
But
dope.
yeah, and you can fit it to your freaking McFarlane figure, and you have a legitimate Jack Nicholson figure.
Yeah.
Um. All right, Chris.
All right. Let's
It's
talk about it.
time. Let's get to it, baby. I saw Supergirl yesterday. You saw it today.
Yep.
I liked it, man.
I it had a lot of heart, a lot of emotion. It wasn't the best superhero movie I've seen, but it was not the
No.
worst. I think I went in with actually I'm not gonna, I went in with high expectations, and I could say it didn't disappoint. It delivered what I thought it was going to deliver, and I liked it. Sebastian liked it. Like Viv didn't like it. Viv
She
thought it was
didn't,
she thought it was just mid. She's like it was okay. She didn't dislike it, but she just thought it was okay.
which I think is to me, at its worst, it's mid.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not an abomination. Michael saw Supergirl and liked it. It's not. Let's put it this way. It's not Winter Soldier. It's not Spider-Man No Way Home.
No,
It's not Avengers Endgame or Avengers or Iron Man. But it's also not Ant-Man.
exactly.
It's
It's
also
not
not
Morbius.
it's not Morbius, and it's not Captain America, whichever one is with Anthony Mackie.
Oh, it's that
The
bad. We don't.
newest one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
Iron Man 2. I'll tell you that.
It's not Iron Man 2, right? Hey, Lawrence, as a side note, as much as I want to give you some gruff, I like you too much and you too much, bro. Same thing.
Well, we like you too.
Lawrence, the floor is yours. I'll try my best to keep quiet. Okay. Okay.
But
Hey,
did you
man, you don't
see
got
it
to keep
though? Did you
quiet.
see it though? Did you
But
see it?
did you see it, etc.? Because that's the thing. That's the thing. Gosh, I hate the voice text sometimes. I don't like Morbius. No one like Morbius, and that's my point. Supergirl, I went in with low expectations because just the noise of the
Yeah.
reviews and the noise. It's like, oh man, how bad is this? And I went in going like it's probably not that bad. And I went in and I was like, this is a solid superhero movie.
I
It's
mean,
not. It doesn't add any new ingredients to the superhero formula. It doesn't change anything. I Here's my critiques. I think for Supergirl, it being average or incredibly average isn't good enough for the beginning of this universe. But the movie is still a good movie. But we needed it to be great to tall order, but it kind of needed to be great,
but let me
especially with all the hate she's getting, you know?
ask you a question though.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, Supergirl is a derivative of Superman, and
Right?
not because she's a woman, but she's a derivative of Superman. Are you going to get
I'll never
the?
see it.
I saw it. It wasn't as terrible as everyone says it was, but it wasn't good.
It was, so you know what Supergirl wasn't, Chris? Madam Web. It wasn't Madam
Not
Web.
Madam Web,
There's
because
a
you know what?
difference.
Supergirl's sound matched their mouths.
Oh, I didn't
Madam,
even know.
Madam Web's did not
Well, hold
Web
on. Where did
smash
you watch Madam Web?
in the theaters.
Okay, just double checking because sometimes
No,
you
no, no,
watch
no.
this stuff.
First of all, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Right.
No, no. I saw Madam Web. I mean, it was a known thing that the sound was off on Madam Web,
Mm.
but Madam Web was trash. Was hot garbage.
The movie where
The
I
best
think
part of
is
Madam
gonna
Web is
do
when
the
they had like
same reception. No, no, absolutely not.
no.
Absolutely, etc. You're completely wrong here. The first Supergirl movie was an abomination. It was a terrible film,
Was
and
it
it
the first
was
Supergirl movie like a after school special type movie, like a straight like a TV movie?
no, it wasn't. It was a legitimate movie. But and she is coming back in a minute tomorrow. No, etc. No cap, no cap. Supergirl to me is comparable to, it's in that Shang-Chi, Ant-Man 1, Doctor Strange 1 tier. It's in
Yeah,
that tier.
yeah,
It's in
yeah.
that kind of paint by numbers, doing what it's supposed to do, but not really advancing anything. But it's not taking away from it either. It's like it's Supergirl is like that perfect MCU film that sits between the films you're waiting to see.
Shang-Chi is the best analogy for it because alone by itself, it's a decent movie. But because we have so much content now, we judge these movies more harshly. If this movie would have come out 15 years ago, people would be raving about this movie.
That is true. That is true. Lawrence James Gunn says Supergirl has a. I mean, honestly, we were talking about Supergirl. When you get to the most exciting thing about this movie is just knowing that this character is definitely going to go on and be a major player in the universe. And the stuff with her and Superman to me is like the best stuff in the film. And when by the end of the film, you're like, yes, she has to be your Man of Tomorrow. Like Chris, close your door. um. So yeah, but I'll say this to me. This is, in my opinion, this is what makes the film weak. It's the fact that all the ingredients are there. We pretty much know that she's mourning her planet. She doesn't feel like she fits in anywhere.
Right.
And by the end of the film, spoiler alert, she understands her purpose. She wants to help people. She wants to be Supergirl. And I feel like what makes the film not great is that we didn't get those moments of her truly wrestling with this identity that she put on.
I I
Rich,
don't
you're
think
a
he's
hater. You're a hater. Did you see it? You did
no,
see it.
he
You're a
didn't. He
hater.
didn't see it. I,
I think he might have. You're a
really?
hater. I don't know. He texted like he was going to see it.
So
You're a
I dis-
hater. But
I disagree with you, Lawrence. I don't think she was struggling with her identity as Supergirl. I think her struggle was she was struggling with the loss, and that's the part she was struggling with. This wasn't a hero's journey. This wasn't like, you know, I became a hero, I gave it up, and now something forced me back to being a hero.
it should have
I
been a
didn't.
hero's journey, is what I'm saying. Because you come to Earth, you meet your cousin who's a superhero.
Right.
So why are you one? Why did you pick on? Why did you decide to put on the costume? And then why is it a big deal when you put it back on later in this movie? I feel like there's something about and I'm not speaking about Supergirl One Up Tomorrow. Like I didn't read that comic intentionally. Just what the
Right.
movie's doing is that if you have a Supergirl who is named after her cousin, who she says is like the most kind-hearted, genuine person in the world, you have to feel like a fraud every time you want to wear that S because you're not him. You're not him, and she knows she's not him because she carries darkness. But by the end of this film, she accepts it as her strength. Like this darkness and this grief makes me strong. So now I can come back to Metropolis and tell Clark, I'm going to be here for a while. Like that's her hero's journey is accepting that her grief can make her strong. And I felt like they were kind of showing us that, but we could have leaned into that more. We could have had a scene with her and Superman going, Clark, I don't know if I want to do this. And he's like, what do you mean? We have powers. We have to help people. No, you have to help people.
Right.
That's
Because
your choice.
they never had that kind of conflict in this. It was just her going off planet to party, and she was drowning her sorrows in alcohol, and that's what she was doing.
Bad writing. That's why I disagree with you. If you call this bad writing, then we got to call half the stuff that you like, Rich, bad writing. Because I know what you watch. I know what you watch. I'll say, but I will say, weak. There's weak writing, and that's what I'm saying. Like things are there, they're just not fleshed out. So and Millie, honestly, is the best person for the job because her acting fills in a lot of blanks.
Yeah.
Etc. Raise his hand. I did not like the anthology of the show. It wasn't until the last third act where she puts on the suit, on putting on this conscious analogy of the suit makes you the hero. Well, I think I like the analogy if they actually made that what the theme was. Like I don't want to be what Clark is because there's
Yeah.
no one that can be like Clark. But by the end of it, she realizes I can be Supergirl and decide what that is for me.
Right. Right.
Like I don't
Right.
have to be him. I can be me. And I like and then the fact that Clark's parents sent him to Earth to conquer, but her parents actually sent her to Earth to be good.
So they
That's
doubled down
interesting.
on the conquering thing because
They
when he
did.
they did so, anyone they left it a little bit vague in the movie, like
No, he
even though Mr. Terrific confirmed it, but we're like, is this really true? Like, and then they're like that he's gonna leave to conquer that world. That's what they said.
yeah. How likely is DC O'Cara to wear glasses and a brown wig when she wears a civilian clothes on Earth? Probably not the
She didn't
wig.
wear a
She probably
trench
wear
coat,
glasses.
just trench coat and her hair up.
No, not in a civilian. Like just walking around like a 20-year-old. She can't wear no trench coat. She probably wear like remember when she was in the apartment? She had like a hoodie on and a ponytail.
Yeah, yeah.
No one would guess. Um, I answered your question, etc. Too much Superman in this movie would support the page. See, Rich, you out? Nah. I can't even co-sign on the joke because the big part of the reason why this movie is not doing well, not for anybody here, but is a bunch of fanboys that do not like to see a woman leading a film.
So my other cousin from my mother's side, is super nerdy, like super duper nerdy,
Say
and
it.
he's in a bunch of these groups, and he actually felt like he had to leave the groups because they were so toxic.
It was disgusting. And the
Yeah,
fact that these groups existed upon her casting. So it's not like they saw the movie and hate the movie. Fine, you see the movie, you hate the movie. There was
right.
so much hate for the movie. There's been hate on this movie for the last year
And
before we saw a frame of the film.
Lawrence, that's with every woman-led movie. Captain Marvel, Marvels, everything that has a woman in it. We get like this these toxic basement dwellers that go. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a feminist. I want my woman barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. So it's not like I'm like pro women, but I also don't think like there's a place to have
I'm done with you. I'm so done with you. You invalidated everything you're about to say. I can't. But that's the part. And this I forget her name. She's a wonderful critic, and she basically said whenever there's a woman-led superhero film, it has to be a masterpiece. Because if it's not a masterpiece, it's an insult to society. Like it can't like when you're a minority, you can't afford to just be good. You have to be the best, or
Great.
you don't even get
Yeah,
to come.
yeah. I
And that's
understand
what we're
that.
seeing here. That's what we're seeing here. Lawrence, you and I may have to do another video with each other going, I'm down to do it. I'm down to do it. And I'm not saying it's a perfect film. Like I'm putting it in that Marvel filler tier. But
Yeah,
we
and
gotta but that doesn't make it bad. Um
I'm not gonna die on the hill of Supergirl, but
no,
it's a mid level movie. It was a decent movie, and Marvel's was fun. Rich,
Marvel's
Marvel's
Marvel's was fun, and Marvel's was for like we got to remember Captain Marvel made $1 billion in the box office and made a lot of little girls want to go see this movie. So the Marvels felt like that kind of Disney princess like
right,
there's room for everyone to enjoy these movies, and it may not be for me, but that don't mean it's trash.
right.
Lawrence, what are your thoughts on people bashing and attacking Millie Akla, calling her? I think that's disgusting. I think like bashing this young woman's looks is just it's the kind of insults that like
It
people
has
whose
no
frontal
basis.
frontal lobe isn't like developed yet. That's like preschool, recess, middle school jokes.
Yeah,
And to see a bunch of grown men online making fun of this 25, 26-year old appearance because she doesn't match this fictional character that was drawn like a pinup girl so you guys can go have so you can eat dust the Cheetos off your shirts and grab your Jergens. It's like,
right.
come on.
I'm gonna
What are
tell
we
you what.
doing?
90% of these guys who are saying this stuff, if a woman like her were to approach them out, they would be over
Come
the moon.
on, man. Yeah,
Exactly.
and
They're not
it's
kicking her out of bed
Lanterns will be the next DCU project. It will. That's the next one. Then Clayface.
in August, right?
And Michael liked the Marvels. Like, and that's my point. Like, I did not like Doctor Strange, the first movie, but I also recognize it's not a bad movie. It
Yeah,
just felt like too similar to the stuff I've seen before. So I think that's like Supergirl objectively is not a bad movie. We've seen bad movies. Let me tell you what a bad movie is. Dolph Lundgren's Masters of the Universe is a bad movie. Let me tell you
Iron
another
Man
bad
2.
movie.
Iron Man 2 is a bad
Supergirl is
movie.
better than Iron. I say Supergirl's better too. Supergirl's better than Iron Man 2 and 3. I did
I
not like
agree.
Iron Man 3.
I agree.
Um,
I agree.
but and so that's my critique is it was one of the shorter films, and I said they could have added 20 more minutes to give her dilemma more context. And I would have liked to see her on Earth a little more to see why she needs to leave. Like what
Yeah.
is it like she's walking around Earth. She's trying like she tries to go to school. This is stupid. She tries to meet people like I look like them, but these people are aliens to me. I need to get
Right.
out of here. Like just to
Right.
see it. And then Clark is like, well, if you stay longer, like the message he gives, like they have the video message. I
Yep.
would have liked to see that in his apartment on Earth. Clark saying, just cower, just give it a chance, please.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, maybe Lois is there. Like it gets better. She's like, I gotta go.
I don't want to hear Lois. I don't want to hear anything Lois has to say.
Fair. Clark. like more of that dynamic. So when she comes back at the end and they're sitting across from each other,
It kind
it's
of
like,
closes the circle.
yeah, and everything I'm saying that would have made it better for me, the blueprint's already there. They probably shot it and cut it out, but I would have liked to see it more. And then when she puts on the suit at the end, give me that superhero trope, the thing that you hate. But this is okay because it's not her saying I want to be a superhero anymore. It's her saying like I don't even know if I ever wanted to be it in the first place. But
Right.
now I see the point.
Right.
Um, did we want to discuss? We did
We
last time. You
did.
wasn't
We
here.
did.
And
We loved
listen, we liked that too. We
it.
liked it too. Now, if you did not like He-Man, I get it. But you can't tell me it's not better than the source material. Did Kara's parents even know that Clark's parents were evil?
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think they saw
Well,
it as evil. That's just that was just their point of view
well,
to keep their species
yeah.
alive.
Because I think, yeah, I don't look at what Jarrell and Lara were doing was evil. I think they're scientists and they're people of logic and reason. And logically, for our son to survive on this alien planet, he's going to have to take it over. Like, there's
Right.
no other way he's going to survive. Kara's dad is more of a pacifist. He's more of a humanitarian. So he tells her, "You go be a hero." Now I can see that's kind of weird. That's where it kind of gets a little like, why are you
Well,
having Kara's parents tell her the thing that Superman like? That's kind of where it gets like you're giving her Superman's traits. But I didn't mind it because, spoiler alert, at the end, she stabs a guy in the neck. Like she's
yeah,
not Superman. She's not
and
replacing Superman.
I like that part. I like that she has her own moral code where
Is
this
it?
Superman.
I don't think it's officially announced yet.
I hope so though. I like that Superman is like this ultra boy scout, and she even talks about it with the little girl about how he sees the good in everyone and he's that, but she can still be like kind of what her mother said. You can still be good, but you don't have to be kind or you don't have to be perfect, but you can still be good.
Yeah.
And she has her own code and she does what she does, and I like that a lot.
And
I
for
like
all intents and purposes, she killed a guy trafficking children. Like
yeah,
he had to go.
he had to go. He
He
had
had to go. And she
yeah.
never said killing was bad. She said she didn't want her to walk have the
Right. He
burden.
told the girl, "Look, I don't want you to carry this. I don't want you to do it, but I got this for you. Don't worry about this."
I got it.
Yeah.
I can carry the I already got the darkness. And
Right.
that's what's very interesting.
Darkness.
Lawrence, did you talk about the Mr. Miracle animated series? I have not. Maybe we
I
brought it up a
know.
while
Yeah.
ago. When is that coming out? I'm not saying yes or no if I liked it or didn't like it, but I raised concerns and questions along the box office revenue because overall critics and fans say it's a good. Well, I think the critics panned it. Like the critics score on Rotten Tomatoes is low, and the fans ones is like 76%, which I think
Which
that's
I
a
think is
fair critique.
appropriate.
I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
appropriate.
C
I
plus is good,
think
you know?
I think the box office is hurting for two reasons. It's the hate because she's a woman, and it's also the marketing wasn't good.
Ah.
Like the hype machine that was around Superman last year was not here for Supergirl. Not like
So
that.
I think a lot of these critics too were jumping on kind of the hate because I was seeing articles come out Friday night about bombing weekend. I'm like, we're still in the weekend. We don't know Saturday's numbers. We don't know Sunday's numbers. So I think
They
they
wanted
pre
to be right. They wanted to be right instead
I
of
think
being
yeah.
honest.
I think I think we have to wait till at least midweek next this coming week to see exactly how it pans out.
But I don't think people are going enough because Chris, the marketing on this film, like they just started rolling out the press like the week before, but it like freaking Zendaya and Tom Holland are doing a press tour around the world like a month before their movie drops. Like
Yeah,
they did not give this the and then Superman, we had all the cartoons and then like the big sports and like they did a lot to market and as they should, it's Superman.
right,
But
right, right.
Supergirl did not get the same level of hype behind it. And I think that hurts it too, because there's so much content. Kara's out. He was evil in Smallville. Did you guys think Jarrell is Zod in disguise?
I don't think
No,
so.
no. I think Jarrell is a logical, reasonable person, and he's just thinking like this is what makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, And I think specifically in James Gunn's Superman, they wanted Pa Kent to be his father. And to be quite honest with you guys, it wasn't until Christopher Reeve's Superman in 1978 where Jor-El ever had a message for Kal-El. Prior to that movie, they just sent him. They didn't have a single message of be a hero or be this or that. They just sent him in a rocket. So the movie created Jor-El having that level of empathy and consciousness. That was not in the comics till after that. So if that's the case, if the movies are able to decide, then you can do whatever you want. I'm seeing
Yeah, I
Simon Brand
mean,
New Day. Oh, we're all seeing on
we
release day.
we,
I
we
mean,
are
it's
too.
just the hype, like the hype. You got to get the hype.
But
Um,
yeah, it's true.
but let me tell you something, etc. David Cornsweet as Superman in this film. If you're telling me this man isn't Superman, I don't know what to tell you. He's so
He's very
charming.
Christopher Reeves. He really, really brings us back to the original Superman movies.
Oh my gosh. Like when she lands on Earth, Chris, how safe do you feel?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you're in good hands. And he's like, I don't speak Kryptonian. Why am I yelling? I'm so sorry. Like he's so excited to have like another person. And he doesn't even know her, but he's willing to just bring her home. Like that's Superman. And then this scene right here, all the Superman Kara stuff is just great. It's
Yeah.
great. I mean, it's worth watching the whole film because the end of the film where they're just sitting across from each other in his apartment, like just two people,
Yep.
and you can tell like he's trying to hold back, like it's good that you're back. It's
Yeah,
good.
he wanted to jump up and grab her and hug her and spin her
He's
around.
trying to play it cool. Clark is
Yeah.
trying to play it cool, and she's so warm. She's like, it just we've never seen like everybody who watches these movies are just spoiled. We've never seen this content before. We've never actually seen a movie where Superman and Supergirl were in it at the same time ever.
And we're here just crapping on it.
Like
Crapping on
like
it.
like y'all act like this stuff is just normal. This ain't
And we got
normal.
Lobo. We didn't even talk about Lobo. We got Lobo.
Okay, yeah. How do we not? Okay, I do you guys think four is still called?
Oh,
Yeah,
Gary
he
and
got to
before
be
Darcy.
Gary.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah,
to be
yeah,
Gary.
yeah.
Sorry, Lawrence, but if he landed in our real world and was Superman, I would curl my lip like Jim Carrey and roll my eyes and walk the other direction. That's because you, man. Listen, and let me tell you
You're,
something. If
you're
you had that
grizzled and angry.
somber, angry Henry Cavill greet me, I'll be like, this man's gonna kill me.
Yep. Yep.
Why
I'd
does
be
he
like
have so
Luthor.
much angst? He's
Yep.
too powerful for that much brooding. Um, but I have a hot take, Chris.
Go ahead.
Lobo was not my favorite.
I feel like they shot more Lobo and they cut him out so that he didn't take over the movie. Because
So
I
I
feel
didn't
like some of his scenes, like I felt like there was more. I felt like there was stuff missing to his scenes, especially when he just left. Like there was no exit for. He just bounced. He blew up that ship and bounced. It didn't say
like
nothing. No,
there was no like dope shot of him like driving
no.
away with the fire.
I feel like they felt like
I feel like
he
Jason
was going to
Momoa
take
was
over.
reading Lobo before he got the role. That's why he wanted it so bad.
Well, he didn't even say the main man.
He didn't say frag. Did he even say
Yeah,
frag? Now
yeah,
here's now on no now I love Jason Momoa. And maybe because I'm so used to the cartoons, he was not giving me how I imagine Lobo. He was very stoic, kinda. He was very his speech was very much like, I'm here to drink a beer and find the guy.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, that's not how Lobo's like, I'm here. Like he's more like
yeah.
there's a bombasticness to it. He was very like Lobo to me isn't like cool. Lobo I,
Right.
I'll say this. I say that part was weak. I will not disagree. Like Lobo to me was never the cool guy. He's like the guy that was popular in high school that doesn't realize high school's over. He thinks
He
he's
was
the main character.
he was his character in you ever see Did you see the Minecraft movie?
No, but
Okay.
yeah, honestly, everything Jason Momoa has done that's been funny, I was like, oh great, he's just gonna do that,
Right.
and he
And then
doesn't.
why is he smoking a real cigar? It looks like he's smoking like a LED cigar. What the hell is that crap?
I don't know. Uh, and directing. Nah, the action set pieces were dope. I can't say that. Rich. His name is Richard Wilson, everybody, if you want to find him.
You
Michael
want to
Jackson Lobo was too.
find him and dox him.
Yeah, the 90s cartoon. But I kind of wanted him to be a little sillier. I thought he played it I thought it was too grounded.
Too
Like I
straight. Yeah,
want
yeah.
yeah, like Millie is the straight one. I wanted him to be he wasn't obnoxious. I wanted Lobo to be obnoxious. I wanted
I
him to be Deadpool
But
kind of.
he had some of it. He had some of it. At the end, he's like, "I'll see you later, tits." Like he had some of it there. I'm
Now,
telling you, they cut out his stuff.
but I'm talking about his performance was more grounded. Like he was more Lobo in Fast and Furious. Yes, like I wanted that Jason Momoa.
Look, I'm telling you, Lawrence. I have a. I if we ever get a director's cut or extended cut, I guarantee we're gonna get Lobo being Lobo. I think this was an edited
But the
sequence,
performance we got was still ground. Like he still wasn't
but
doing
he,
that.
but he, we had glimpses of that when he
He
when the
said the
girl
lines,
broke him out when he was like, "When you're the disc from the bar," like he was saying that stuff. I'm sure
but
there was
he
more of that stuff.
wasn't doing it like he made a choice not to be a cartoon, which I feel him. But I wanted him to be a cartoon. Lawrence, if it was any other person, Kirk Allen, George Reeves, Christopher Reeves, Dean Cain, Brendan Routh, Henry Cavill, listen. Say what you I etc. We've gone to war, and I agree with you. There's a Superman for everybody, and I respect the fact that David Cornswet is a little too oh shucks golly gee for you. I'm with it because I'll never say Kirk Allen, George Reeves, Christopher Reeves, Dean Cain, Brandon Routh, or Henry Cavill weren't good Supermen. They were all very good Supermen. There's some I like more than others. Um, so I'm with you on that. Like I won't disagree with you on that. But we can agree that they all are Supermen and they all kind of like they all do a thing that makes them all a good Superman. It just may not be your cup of tea. But I what I like about David Cornsweet is I don't believe, and this is where me and you disagree, etc. I don't believe a kid from Kansas who grew up on a small farm, who goes to the big city, big bright lights, is that stoic. I think maybe by the time he's like this Superman's like 30, by the time he's 42 or something, he might be stoic. He might be closer to George Reeves, but at this point in his career, he's extremely naive. He's extremely I see the good in everybody, even Lex. Like and that's why I can't wait for Man of Tomorrow because I want to see this Supergirl and this Superman where she's like Clark. She even said like he's a nerd, like he's a kid.
Yeah.
And they
Do you think the Superman cries after sex? Because I think so.
I think that we need to stop acting like crying after sex is any less masculine than not. I think you need to keep your judgments to yourself.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Just because one cries doesn't make him less of a man. Okay,
That's
Chris.
true.
What if it was?
That's
What if it
true.
was that? What
It's
if it was that moving?
it's like that As Yet song. You saw the sun, the moon, the mountains, the sky.
Listen, why should I yuck his yum? Maybe. He said yes.
Yes, yes.
Ridiculous. So if Zack Snyder, what is this? What?
This next side does today's politics awesome, and when James Gunn does it, they say it's woke. Oh, so what he's saying
Oh,
when Zack Snyder makes a does an analogy in his about it's awesome, but then when James Gunn does it, it's super woke. I think it's also the time we're in. Also, I think you can't make a comment
I
against.
like being Little Spoon, you jerk. Sorry,
I
sorry.
need
No, I
you to rub
think,
my back and tell me to be okay.
but I think it's. Excuse me for eating Twizzlers. It's nostalgia, creating rose-colored sunglasses, because when Man of Steel came out, and Batman v Superman came out, there was a lot of hate. Man, people were pissed off
Yeah,
at those movies. Like we forget people acting like those movies were freaking honored and revered, and it's a shame. No, people
Batman v
hated
Superman was.
hated that take.
But I also think we're in a different time too, where now if you say anything against the government or make any analogy towards the government, you're automatically woke, which isn't necessarily the case. But I think that's kind of like the sentiment that's out there. So I think we're in a different time. Even though it's not that far, not that long ago that we had the Snyder universe, but I think the political climate changed drastically. Where if Snyder said do what he did now, Snyder would be labeled as woke. I think it's just the way it's where we are as a society now more than the
Yeah, anything that puts in a man, anything that puts in someone who's not like a heterosexual white male, that must mean you have an agenda. Or if you put in a male who is has feminine qualities, quotation mark feminine qualities, or he doesn't come off as alpha male, then you must have an agenda. You must be like doing this because there's a reason outside of just maybe that's the story.
yeah
There's all they always think like if it's outside of a heterosexual white male, then there has to be an agenda attached to it, as
yeah
opposed to Idris Elba is an amazing actor and thank God he played Man at Arms. like we should be thanking him. Like the part is
hashtag not
beneath
my
him.
man at arms. Yeah,
Like and people are coming at Millie like she shouldn't be Supergirl, and I'm like, guys, you understand that Millie, her acting prowess, she's doing us a favor by playing Supergirl. Her talent is better than the part.
yeah.
She is an amazing actress. Lawrence, if you want to play this Superman is the guy that is the corner while Lois is having promiscuous fun. You said he's a cuck? You guys are this. You guys
Yeah,
are
yeah, I can see that.
ridiculous.
Lois, but Lois has been toxic since 1978, so it's not nothing new for
To
Lois
be
being toxic.
fair, you can say that about almost any Superman Lois pairing. Because
Lois is
yeah,
toxic. No, Lois is toxic. I'm not saying that specific. I'm saying Lois is toxic across the board.
you think it's
Lois,
toxic to
Lois,
throw yourself out the window to get Clark to catch you?
yes, man. Lois is for the streets. Lois has always been for the streets.
I'm not making a comment on
I am
this.
the biggest hater on Lois. I'll tell you that right now. That's
I'm
why
not
we said,
making a
"Oh, it would be
comment.
nice to have her talk to Lois." No, I don't want to hear nothing Lois has to
You
say.
don't want to hear nothing Lois has to
I don't hear
say.
nothing she has to say. I don't respect her
But
opinion.
I like Supergirl. Lois is toxic. Please, please, Michael. We don't need we don't need to hear Chris's TED talk and get us canceled and get me kicked out of the industry. But listen, I like Supergirl a lot. I'm really happy I didn't read Woman of Tomorrow because if I did, I may not have liked it.
No,
Because I
I
heard,
like it still.
I, okay, well,
The ending
because I
was
heard, I'm happy I didn't have anything to compare it to. Lois, Terry Hatcher, Erica Durant brought the great performances to it. Um, yeah, but Rachel, I'm sorry, Rachel Brosnahan too. I liked her Lois. Terry Hatcher for sure. Erica Durant's unquestionable. I'm down with Margot Kidder. You're not down with Margot Kidder?
toxic. It's not. It's not the actresses. I'm saying Lois as a character is just toxic.
Lawrence, Zack Snyder's Democrat and also James Gunn. Why root one and not both to do better? Because I don't think this is about politics.
No.
I think it's about telling story. And to be quite honest with you, superheroes in comic books has always been woke.
Yeah. Well,
They've all
Superman
they
was woke. Superman came out and what? Whenever he came out, he had ads saying how not it's unpatriotic to judge people by the color of their skin. He was saying this when it wasn't.
he fought Nazis and
Superman
then
was
you
created by Jews.
and you had Wonder Woman, a female led comic, and then we get into the X-Men. We know what X-Men stands for. Comic books
Yeah.
have always talked about the state of the world. They've never just been outside of what's going on, right? I mean,
Right.
even truth, justice, and the American way is that makes us that's a statement. You're saying Superman
Yeah.
represents the ideals of America. It's always been connected. It's just that now in real life we're just crazy disconnected.
We just yeah. Uh,
Well, that's a different show.
yeah.
But I like the movie. My favorite parts were the stuff with Superman and her because I just love that relationship. I wish we could have delved more into actually seeing the scenes to like really show her dilemma and not wanting to be on Earth. I would have loved to see those. I would love to see, when Clark shows her the suit, like for her to, I want to see her response to seeing the suit. I want to see why did she make the decision to even be a superhero. Like, why? Why did you become Supergirl? Because he wanted you to? Because you want to? What made you want to be a hero outside of your parents telling you to do good? You want to die with them on the planet. Like, I just wanted to see those choices being made or not made.
I
Um,
think this is a movie where, like Batman v Superman, where the director's cut will be significantly be better than the theatrical cut. I
Fair.
think they left a lot on the.
Well,
It feels like this
it's a
was.
very short. It was a short film.
I'm
It was
telling
under
you,
2 hours.
I'm hour 46. I'm telling you, there's a lot that was left behind and a lot that was cut out.
Yeah, I agree.
So
And I'm gonna say a controversial statement. I don't know if I don't think the movie would have been better, but I think the movie might have been different in the right way if it had a female writer and female director.
maybe
I mean, when you look at the first Wonder Woman film, which is pretty much perfect, I mean, it's Patty Jenkins. It's like you have somebody that has something to say. There's a reason why Ryan Coogler is a black man, Black Panther. There is something to the people that the story is about telling the story. You
right.
know, there's something to it. I'm not saying it would have been better, but it would have been different.
But if you had a woman make it, who's gonna make the sandwiches and clean up the
Oh,
set?
and okay, Michael says, speaking of X-Men, the first 3 episodes of season 2 for X-97 released this coming week. Yeah, we're gonna watch that.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about it next week. What happened to Kara's suit from the Superman movie? Hmm?
I think she wore it.
She wore it. What do you mean? What do you mean, Michael?
Was it different, drastically different in the Superman
Oh,
versus?
they made some adjustments to
They
it.
always
They
do that
changed the
though.
belt and the
Yeah, they
boots. You
always.
just have to assume when it comes to continuity, it's the same suit.
Yeah,
You know, but that's all we got, man. I Supergirl, I liked it. I want to see it again. I'm loving everything James Gunn is doing right now. Is it perfect? No, but none of this stuff is perfect. We have been spoiled with so much superhero content that we have a lot to compare it to, which is a great problem to have. But objectively speaking, I love Superman. And I think a 70%, 76% is pretty accurate. The suit in her movie was different. Yeah, dude. Chris, yeah,
that
listen.
shit.
We out here.
We
We
out
out
here.
here. We out here. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Where's my Superman figure? Come
I
on,
have
man.
I have a
Like
frying pan.
that's just dupe. That's come on, man. We got the
Yeah.
cousins.
Thank you, buddy.
Ain't nothing better than doing business with your cousin, right, Chris?
Yep. Damn
Right,
right.
Chris?
Damn right.
I'll see Supergirl again when it's on HBO Max.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too. I'm gonna pay
Good
money
show
for
as
that.
always. Thank you, etc., for chiming in, man. I always love going back and forth with you. And y'all have a wonderful geeky week. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I have so many toys to unbox, and I promise I'll get to them soon, eventually one day. Oh, Chris, real quick, I forgot to show you something.
Show me.
Dang it. Hold on, guys. New toys. So, third party is making the My Alien Dad figure. This is a bootleg third party
Oh
figure,
shoot.
and you interchange the parts to make him.
Oh shoot.
It's pretty much a Mafex kind of Omni-Man figure, dude.
That's pretty
This
dope.
joint is out right now. It's a third party figure, but it is sick. That's all. Just wanted to show that.
Sounds good.
How
I
do I
may be
end
off
this?
camera next week. I'm down to record next week. But I may be off camera. I'm having surgery on my sinuses on Tuesday. So
Ah,
depending on how I'm doing, I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. But if anything, I might
okay.
just
Be a
call it in.
voice.
Yeah, be a voice, be the voice, be the man in the chair.
Be the man in the chat. I pass on the figure, waiting for clearance. I'll be there soon. Don't worry. You know, there's a lot of those that was made. All right, peace out, y'all. Thank y'all so much.